Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Throwing a video together to talk more about babies or infants and what to do to respond to an infant that has a drowning emergency. So first we want to make sure we're identifying scene safety. So these can happen in numerous different situations. This could be bathtub. This could be, it's the summertime right now, so at the beach. This could be by the pool. So any of these situations may arise where an infant or a baby is in water, they're submerged in water. So we want to ensure first that we check that scene and make sure it's safe, remove the infant from the baby from the submersion, and we want to get them on a flat land surface, something that's flat and firm. So whether it's poolside or if it's up on the beach or whatever the situation is, maybe on the floor from the bathtub in the bathroom, we need them on a flat, firm surface. So we've identified that they are unresponsive and they're not breathing, right? So they've basically inhaled water. The oxygen that they had remaining in their body has now depleted and they're unable to breathe independently on their own, which means we would need to do CPR cycles, right? So when it comes to this, the very first thing that we want to do is open the airway, manage the airway, and for babies, we're going to make a complete seal around their mouth and their nose, and we're going to give 2 rescue breaths, right? So we start CPR cycles for drowning emergencies by giving 2 breaths first, then move to compressions next, in which we can use a few techniques. We have some other videos on these techniques. The first is the encircling thumb technique, where we use 2 thumbs side by side, pushing about 1.5 inches deep on the center of the chest, just below the nipple line. The other technique is the 2-finger down technique. So we have a 2-finger technique, again, where we're pushing down about 1.5 inches deep, or it might also be appropriate based on your skill and ability to use a 1-hand technique. That's the same we would use for a small child. So again, in any situation with drowning, especially when it relates to infants or babies, we do want to obviously first remove them, check the scene, make sure it's safe, activate EMS. We're doing all these pre-checks first. And then what we're going to do is begin care after we determine they're unresponsive, not breathing. So again, we begin CPR cycles with drowning emergencies by giving 2 initial breaths for the baby over their nose and mouth, cover everything, and then we begin CPR with compressions, right? So again, we kind of flip the order of CPR, and that's only going to be for a drowning emergency. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today, learned something new, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Happy to talk to you more about it. Thanks.